Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the annual North East Economic Forum, NEF. Well, of course, we say annual, but in fact, the last time this forum met in full conference, it was, of course, before the general election and the change of government. I think it's also probably fair to say, even back then, no one had quite worked out the full implications of the credit crunch and how long it was going to take to rebalance our economy and indeed the global economy. And that, I think, is going to be very much the underlying theme of all that we're going to hear today, how the economy in the Northeast can be rebalanced and find that elusive growth and the equally elusive creation of jobs, which of course applies not just to this region, and also how here in the Northeast, the business climate will adapt to the changes, the end of one Northeast, the arrival of not one, and I know this is very controversial, I was hearing it last night, of two LEPs or LEPs to help the running of the economy. Now, what we're going to hear this morning is from a lot of people, a lot of local stakeholders, really mixing their views with very prominent voices from the outside. This is the first time ever at a NEF that we've heard from an ambassador, and not just any ambassador, the ambassador of the People's Republic of China, of course, the world's fastest rising dominant economy. Also be hearing from the Prime Minister, from David Miliband, who some people thought might have been the Prime Minister last time we met, and also from Peter Mandelson, who thinks he is the Prime Minister. And we're going to hear from the Minister, Andrew Stunnell, as well. And also a voice from north of the border. You'll have seen on your chairs the journal. Well, Fiona Hislop is here, and she will be spelling out some of the thoughts of the Scottish Government on relationships in the future with the North East. So it's going to be a really fascinating half day, and of course at the end of it there is going to be lunch with Lord Heseltine, when I will hand over my chairing duties to Sir Ian Wrigglesworth. So I think I can tell you already it's going to be a very well spent day. And without further ado, I'd really like to invite Paul Callaghan, the Chair of One North East and Chairman of Leighton Associates, to give what is almost, I suppose, a swan song for One North East.